Hi, my name is Lori and this is Flori Studio. Welcome. Today we're going to learn how to make an evergreen wreath. And let me just walk you through some of your supplies. You'll be receiving a wreath kit that you pick up if you order from Flori, and you can email me or DM me on Instagram. You'll be getting a wire base, a grapevine base, so you can make 1.5 wreaths. You'll be getting paddle wire, some silk ribbon, and a little wooden pick to put them on. You'll have a large bucket of fresh evergreens and eucalyptus with some pine cones. What you will provide are clippers, gloves, ribbon scissors, and the all-important wire cutters, because you don't want to cut wire with your clippers. So soon we'll start and I'll show you close-up of what we're going to be doing today. Okay, let's get started. The very first thing you're going to do is take your paddle wire, find your end, they usually tuck it under one corner, and you're going to secure it to the wreath frame by wrapping it tightly and twisting 3 times so it doesn't come undone. You can snip that little end with your wire cutters. Okay, next, let me introduce you to some of the evergreens we have here. This is Douglas fir, Cedar, and this is Leyland Cypress. I like to layer the longer stems of Leyland Cypress with some cedar and then some Doug fir, and I might take another piece of Doug fir. You could do maybe, 8 to 10 bundles, and you're going to lay it, figure out, you're always going to go the same direction with your bundles. So you can start by placing your bundles, and then you're going to wrap 3 times tightly. 1. Now we're going to do the next layer with some more bundles. So take your cedar or your cypress, your longer stems behind, and then some shorter ones. I like to sometimes turn my cedar over because it's a brighter green, so you can alternate your cedar that way. And I'm going to tuck in a little sprig of eucalyptus. And maybe a little seeded eucalyptus as an accent. I'm going to place the stems or the top of the bundle to cover the wire on the first one. I'm going to bring my wire down. I'm going to wrap 3 times again. And you want to really pull it tautly so your stems are secured. You're going to keep doing that until you go all the way around and you tuck your last ones underneath as such. And then you flip that over. So you see a continuous circle of evergreen, but you do not see the wire or the stems. So that's how you make a wreath, and you would do the same on the grapevine base. Now I'm going to show you how to take a very long branch and cut the laterals. You want your bundles to be about 6 to 8 inches, each stem to be about 6 to 8 inches long in your bundle. You might have to trim it a little. So what you're going to do is just cut off sections that are similar length. You want to leave some a little bit longer, some shorter, so it gives some dimension to your wreath. This is how you take a branch and just cut it down to size. Now I'm going to show you how to tie a very simple knot for just a basic, elegant ribbon streamer. You're going to just flip it through so you have like a pretty square knot. You can see that. Then you're going to take your little wire on your wooden pick and run it through the loop and just secure it to the back, and then wind it around the pick several times so it's secure, so that then you can tuck that in. You might have to cut off this tip. These are 6 inches and I think 3 is better. So I just use my clippers. And I will cut that off as such. Then that's ready to be inserted anywhere you would like on your wreath. Now I'm going to show you how to take your pine cones with pine needles, and it's on a branch, and I like to just make kind of my own pick, and I just cut it at an angle so that it's sharp to go into the wreath. And if you want, you can take a piece of your paddle wire and wire it in so it's secure, but otherwise it can just go right into the wreath like that. So that concludes our lesson today. Thank you so much for joining me and learning how to make an evergreen wreath with a wire base. This is called a handmade wreath. There are wreath machines that you can use with prongs, but basically if you have any twigs or vines, you can make a circle so it's secure and tuck your ends in, and you can attach any greenery or evergreen with twine or wire and make yourself a wreath, similar to the one we have here. And then it has the raw silk ribbon. So thank you.